Hey entrepreneur, this is Sam Malai, business lawyer for entrepreneurs. Today we're going to talk about which business type is right for you. If you have any questions, go ahead and click the button below to schedule your strategy session with us. So let's talk about which business type is right for you. You have three choices: sole proprietorship, LLC, or an S-Corp. Sole proprietorship is the simplest business type, and it does not require any formal filings. You're automatically considered a sole proprietorship if you start business activities but don't register as any other type of business. However, the biggest disadvantage of a sole proprietorship, and the reason why most successful entrepreneurs do not operate as a sole proprietorship, is that as a sole proprietorship, you take personal liability for all business matters. What this means is that you'll be held personally liable if your business gets sued or if your business owes money to creditors. So if your business gets sued or if something happens to your business as a sole proprietorship, then you will be personally liable for your business, which you definitely do not want to do. This is just too risky. Instead, you should look to form an LLC or an S-Corp. Let's talk about the most common business type, LLC first. LLC stands for Limited Liability Company. The number one reason to form an LLC is personal liability protection. By having an LLC, you create a protective wall between your business assets and your personal assets. So if your business is sued, then your personal assets, such as your personal bank account, home, cars, properties, investments, or anything you personally own, will be safe and secure, as they will not be considered a part of your business. If you don't form an LLC, your personal assets will be at major risk if your business gets sued. Also, LLCs have simpler tax structure. Profits and losses get passed through to your personal income, which means your LLC earnings just pass through to your personal income taxes. This means accountants don't have to file a separate tax form for an LLC, and you file much simpler tax forms than corporations, which also saves on costs. Also, if you're non-US resident, LLC is the best, most simplest business type because with an LLC, you will be able to open a US bank. The biggest benefit of having a US bank account is that you will be able to avoid the fees of multiple currency exchanges if you're doing business in the US. Banking in the US typically requires having a US legal entity, such as an LLC. For these reasons, if you're doing business in the US, you should form an LLC. Now let's talk about the third business type, S-Corporation. If you're a US resident, you also have a choice to form an S-Corporation. Please note, you can't have an S-Corporation if you're non-US resident. If you're a US resident, S-Corporation is a special type of corporation that will significantly save you money on your taxes by allowing you to avoid paying self-employment taxes. By becoming an employee of your S-Corporation, you take a salary, then the rest of the pass-through income is not subject to self-employment tax, which saves you around 15.3% of your income. What this means for you is that with an S-Corporation, you'll be able to save on taxes, which is always great. More money you save on taxes means more money you make. Let me summarize everything for you. Number 1, sole proprietorship is too risky to start your business as. Number 2, LLC is the most common business type and great for non-US residents. Number 3, S-Corporation is great for self-employed entrepreneurs making more than $50,000 per year. If you're making less than $50,000 a year, then LLC is probably a better choice for you for its simplicity. And if you're a non-US resident and you'll be operating from outside the US, then LLC is the best business type for you. If you still have any questions about any of this, go ahead and click the button below to book your strategy session with us.